first, I'd just like to talk about some of the points that Negative brought up again. Hearing both negative speakers speak, it feels like they're still trying to tell you guys that that we're saying we're going to go out and pick random teachers and give them guns and say, oh, there you go. No, these people are already going to have have a permit. We are simply saying that they're allowed to bring their gun, which they're allowed to carry within the state, onto the campus. And with that, like I said, we're talking about how it could be a deterrence, or it could be for protection, obviously, and also a deterrence as well. They also talk about kids finding guns. Once again, it feels like the teachers aren't going to set the gun, and they're not going to hide guns in the classroom. These kids. When was the last time? Even think about it when you were growing up. With me, it never happened. Kids wouldn't go up to the teacher's desk and start going through it. The teacher's in there. Yes, teachers step out, things happen like that. But like I said, it's just like I said, once again, the guns aren't going to be like hidden or in the books. The books are like a prison movie. It's not going to be cut out. There's going to be a gun in there. Also, they talked about the miss rate. When it comes down to miss rate, there's someone coming down the hall. You hear them. They're shooting up. Miss rate is not a big thing. It's simply someone having a gun, shooting back, and being able to defend not only themselves but then the classrooms and kids in there. Like I said, we're not worried about ricochets and this and that. And let's just say we take away that gun, now the person's coming down the hallway and we have nothing to even stop them or slow them down. We've all heard, like I said, we've all heard the saying, kill or be killed. Now it's, okay, so let's say this teacher isn't the greatest shot it is. It's trying to kill. It's trying to do something to slow them down because like earlier how I talked about how long it takes for the police response times. And lastly, they talk about metal detectors. Once again, if someone has a gun, someone's standing there with handcuffs and a baton, they're not going to stop someone who has a gun. Yes, it might stop a kid from bringing in. Most of the attacks we hear, it wasn't, the attack didn't happen during school. It happened right before or after when the kid was able to get on campus, and right when he got on campus, it started. According to the data, there have been a total of 137 fatal shootings that killed 297 victims since 1980. Elementary schools saw the fewest shootings at 17, while high schools saw the most at 62. As we see each decade, there are more shootings that happen on campus in the previous decade, and that was from Slate.com, which does statistics. If we look back at Sandy Hook last year, first grade teacher and hero Victoria Soto, who was shot and killed after hiding her kids in a closet, told the gunman that the kids were in the gym. She might still be alive today if she had a weapon. She went above and beyond and hit her kids, and she had to go face to face with this person who had a gun and was trying to kill people, and she ended up dying. If she's had a gun, maybe she would have still died. Who knows? But at least she'd be able to put up some type of fight, at this attacker. Obviously, in a perfect world, we wouldn't need to take such measures, but until that happens, critical thinking suggests that we exercise our Second Amendment rights. We should arm our teachers and officials to ensure the safety of not only themselves but our children. School should be a safe haven where children can go and learn and grow. And right now, arming teachers is the only practical solution. Like I said, we see like when we drive by banks, when we go by art museums, there's people who have guns. There are people who are out there that are protecting them. And my simple thing is just, people, the bank robberies don't happen as much as they did back in the Old West, much the Old West movies. It doesn't happen anymore because now, we have armed guards. We have things that are deterrents from stopping people to rob banks. And like I said, I feel like we should just, incorporate that right into school. Lastly, just how many more times are we going to hear about a crazed gunman, walking into a school armed and ready to kill? How many more innocent children need to die before we wake up and prepare our teachers to fight back? The only solution is self-responsibility. We should arm school officials, give them a fighting chance. No gunman is going to target a school that can't defend itself to fight back. Thank you.